Get into the topics. Why use voices? Why do we want to use voices? Breaking the ice, practice and recording, and match the voice to the situation. So we're going to jump into why use voices. Voices add a extra immersion factor to your sessions, to your games, mainly for DMs, but also as players. As a player, using a voice goes that extra step from his background, his flaws, and his different thing, and also matching his voice to his background. Is he a sailor? Did he start up on the streets? Does he have a hoarse voice? Is he a real chipper bard running around singing for everyone? But as a DM, there's nothing more than the party likes is when a DM goes that extra mile and doing voices for all the NPCs, maybe some of the monsters that can speak common or whatever language the players can understand, and really going, like I've said, that extra step for the session. Breaking the ice. New players and unsure players are not going to do voices on their own. Up to the DM to break that ice for them. Now, as a DM, it's not so much your job as you want to introduce that extra factor of, hey, we can do this during the sessions to kind of enhance the game and bring immersion out more than there normally would be. Now, if you're nervous as a DM, if you're nervous about doing voices, you've never done them before, it's really awkward and you think you're going to get laughed at, just go ahead and start with like one NPC. Just say the innkeeper or the tavern guy. Just have a voice for just only him. You don't have to go all out and do, okay, this guy has this voice, this guy has this voice. Just start out with one if you're unsure of yourself and go from there. If that one works out and the players love it, then start, maybe this NPC has a voice too, and then this one, and then just branch off and then start doing voices for everybody. Practice and recording. So you want to practice while you're alone, walking around, taking a shower. People might find it kind of awkward when you're walking around doing voices, walking around the store. But try different accents, pitches, different quirks in the voice. From TV shows to movies and stuff, you can do like how in the movie Little Nicky, how he got hit in the face with a shovel. So he has to talk like this because he got hit in the face with a shovel. I mean, you can do all kinds of different. Does he have a real deep voice, or does he have a real hoarse or charismatic voice? Is he really poised and to the point? And I mean, there's just so many possibilities of different voices that you can do. Now, when you find a voice that is fantastic, that your players love, record it. Because I made this mistake. I found it was a scribe named Bernard. And he got taken away by some cultists. So everyone was like, hey, when are we going to see Bernard again? And I'm thinking to myself, I have no idea how to do that voice again. So record your voices when you find that good, perfect voice for that NPC that you know is going to be coming back, or that's going to be interacting with the characters again. When you're recording the voice, do the voice right then and there, and then tell yourself on the recording how you're doing the voice. Is it nasally, and the different stuff you're doing with your mouth in order to make that voice happen. So weeks down the road or months, when that character comes back, you can be like, oh, I don't really remember how to do his voice. Let me check my recording real quick to see how to get back into that character. So we'll go on to matching the voice. Now you want to match the voice to the situation. Like I've said before, when players say they grew up on the streets or they grew up in royalty, they're going to have different types of voices. Also, you don't want a upbeat and a chipper person to have a voice like that if he's been locked in a dungeon for a long time. He's going to have really quiet, maybe a faint whisper. He can't really breathe, and the players have to roll a perception check or a listen check just to hear him through the bars. He's not going to have. You want to match the voice to the situation. Another thing that you can do to add that extra oomph to your sessions is to maybe go online and learn some phrases in Dwarven or Elvish and speak in that language, only a couple phrases and stuff, to a certain player. Your player is going to be taken completely off guard. He's not going to know what's going on, and then you're going to interpret to him. Only the people that can speak that language know what he just said, to add that extra immersion factor to it. So that's all I have for voices today, guys. Like and subscribe if you want to. Like I've said before, if you want me to cover any topics, ideas, discussions, let me know, and I will definitely do that. So you guys have a great day, great night, wherever you are, and I will see you guys later.